Have you heard of the galaxy ring? You know, this shiny little object that goes on your finger, or fingers if you want to wear multiple rings. Did you know there are 6 different ways to check the battery life? Let's review. Number 1, open the case. And look at the pretty lights. It's let me know that it's almost at 100%. So seconds later, or many minutes, hours later, you want to know what the battery life of your ring is. You take it off, put it down. See the blinking green lights? Here, let's zoom in, shall we? We'll use the remarkable gray case. Okay, that should do it. Take that off. Wait for it. Wasn't that cool? So green blinking lights, that means good. We're all good. So that was number 4. Number 5, look on your Samsung widgets. So that's the charge, the battery percent of my phone. There's the battery percent of my watch, and that's my ring. Now you can't click on those, they aren't shortcuts. And then you can also click right here and it lets you manage your devices. So kind of fun, kind of fun. Number 6, open the case and look at the pretty colors. We did that. And then the other fun one is if you have the ring on the charger, like so. So right there, when it's not on the charger, that's the indicator of the battery percent of the case itself. And now when we put that on, it will show us the battery percent of the ring fully charged. Pretty rad, right? Now watch this cool animation right here. Open up the case. Oh, come on, that's just cool. Now you get a different animation if you're in Samsung Health and you open the case. So really, this would be number 8, open case while in, I like to call it S Health. That's what used to be called. See right there, it shows that the watch and the ring are connected. Let's say we're on the Together tab, right? Watch really closely. And then right in the top there, it shows ring and case. Fun stuff. Now, if you're inside the Wear app and you open it, you get the same notification. I think my favorite though is that I can go right here to that widget. See, and this is where I miss the rotating physical dial Samsung. You took away the rotating bezel. So on this one, you just swipe really fast. Oh, not that fast. And there's the widget. Now if I take it out of the charger, so there's the charger, there's my ring, the charger case gets closed, the battery percent disappears on that, but I can still check the battery percent of my ring through the watch. Makes me wonder, is it because of the app? Let's put this into airplane mode, turn off Bluetooth.
But hey Dad, is it a sponsored video by Samsung?
No, it's not a sponsored video by Samsung.
Because Samsung watches it at the same time you do, and it's sponsored by viewers like you.
Yes, thanks TPK.
You, me, and Samsung.
Yes, you, me, and Samsung.
And Samsung watches it at the same time you do.
That's right. Do you like the Samsung Galaxy Ring?
Yes, but do you own any shares of stocks of Samsung at this time?
I do not.
Not at this time.
Not at this time.
But is Samsung publicly traded?
Yes, yes they are. Any other questions?
When will you own any shares or stocks of Samsung?
You tell me.
Sometime in the future.
Sometime in the future.
And it's Euclid's Fab you on the couch.
Yeah, that was the Paramount kid talking. Here, you gotta say hi.
Hi.
What do you want to do today? Do you want to go to the library?
La biblioteca and then to the mall.
Andiamo alla biblioteca.
Supermercato.
El supermercato. What do you need to get the supermarket?
I don't know. It's actually the mall. Supermercato is the mall in IT.
That's right. That's right. My mistake. Do you want to wear one of my smart rings for me today? How about this circular ring? Come on.
But do any of it?
Ooh, that looks so good on you.
Float?
That one might float. It's pretty. They call it the slim. Means it's skinny, right?
But do any of your rings float?
Not at this time.
Aww.
Thanks for clicking on by. Thanks for stopping on by. Anything else you want to talk to the viewers about? Is that it? Okay.
You make this at the end of your videos.
Yes, I do.
And will you put end credits?
Yes, I'll put on end credits. All right. Love you, TPK. I'll finish this silly video and then we'll go to the library, okay?
Yes.
All right. That was fun, right? I like guest appearances. Well, that was a good test. When I go back to that widget, and if my phone is off, notice I just get the battery life of the watch. So you have to have your phone nearby, and you have to have Bluetooth enabled, of course. But once those things are, that is kind of neat that without even opening my phone, this could be in my pocket. I can go back to that widget, and now I can see the battery life of my ring, my watch, and my phone. Ta-da! Oh, you know what? Yeah, we didn't test that. With the phone on, and if I open my case, I can quickly see the battery life of the case on that widget. Come on. Maybe that only works when the ring is on there. That's kind of a bummer. Close it, reopen. Nope. It appears to only communicate with the phone when the ring is on the device. Now, if we charge it, I'm betting that it will update the battery life. Nothing on the watch, nothing on the phone. I would think that would work, but it's not working. Why wouldn't you tell me? I guess you just have to open the case and guess. What is that, about 23, 25%, give or take? A unique device. Probably, no, definitely my favorite way to charge a ring. The charging stands, not so much. This one I can just put my ring on the case, throw it in my pocket, go on my day, and then the cool thing is Samsung, if you don't have a watch and you just have the ring, while your ring is charging, if you carry around your phone, you will still get steps, you can still track workouts. It's wickedly cool. I wish Apple would do that. And Amazfit and Garmin and Ultrahuman doesn't have a watch, but they do have an app, but you don't get steps through the app. Aura, nope. Circular, nope. Amazfit, you could strap on the watch, and so on and so forth. The battery life of this Galaxy Ring with the case, yes, it is 1.5 times, meaning instead of 8 days, you'll get about 12 days of battery life. That depends how many workouts you do. If you're doing a ton of workouts, you're gonna get about 5 to 6 days of battery life on this pretty little Galaxy Ring. If you're doing about a half hour or so a day, I think you still might be able to get 8 days. It does zap the juice a bit when you're doing those auto detect workouts. And if you want to turn that feature off, out of all the rings I've tested, and so far I've tested 5 different companies. The first one I started with was the Oura Ring, and then I moved to the circular ring from Paris, France. Oura Ring is from Finland, if you didn't know. And then I went to the Ultrahuman Ring Air in India, but Amazfit is going to be building, oh, that's a different album. Scratch. Not at this time. Maybe in the Dead Sea. And that was all for that video. Sorry, it was that last part was kind of weird because I was working and I forgot that I clicked record. The Galaxy Ring works great. Those are all the many ways that you can charge it and see the battery life. Should have blinked green there for a second. Anyway, I like it for the battery life, the health metrics. I've had it for, it's almost been a month, and I'll have more about it soon. I've been wearing it side by side, the Galaxy Ring on my left index, so my left ring finger, and the Amazfit Helio on my left index finger, comparing those side by side. One of the huge differences thus far, battery life is easily 7 to 8 days. The battery life on the Helio Ring is about 2 to 3 days. You might be able to get 4 days if you turn off certain health metrics, but using all the health tracking, even auto workout tracking on the Galaxy Ring, I'm still getting 5 to 6 days, and that is pretty good for such a tiny device. And by far, oh, there are the green lights. By far, this one is the most comfortable to wear. Yeah, I barely notice it. I mean, I constantly have to look down and make sure it's still on my finger, and I guess I don't want to lose it. I lost an Oura ring back in January, and that was unfortunate. But I also still like I really like the Ultrahuman Ring Air. It helps track my glucose with the CGM continuous glucose monitor all on the app. It's really nice. And of course, I am definitely stuck in the Finnish Oura Ring ecosystem. This one's the Gen 3. They're going to be coming out with a new one really soon. So if you do want to go with Oura, I would wait, because the Oura Ring Gen 4 should be released very soon. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will have another video soon. And yes, I am still the man with 2 watches, or in this case 3. And let the credits roll for the Paramount Kid. Goodbye.